After Meghan's coup attempt against Trump on live TV, her sick, dirty secret comes out by Rebecca DeCirio for Politics US News for MadWorldNews.com. Desperate Megyn Kelly decided to collude with dangerous enemies of America as they attempt a new coup against President Donald Trump. Kelly's role is to rehash old news today by interviewing 3 women who accused Trump of sexual harassment during the 2016 presidential campaign. But the big story is Kelly's sick, dirty secret that just came out that will shock every American patriot. Robert Mueller's bogus investigation to oust Trump is derailing quickly, but the Democrats and their co-conspirators, the liberal media, and the globalist elites have a backup plan that they just launched in an attempt to impeach Trump. Megyn Kelly's role in this coup attempt aired this morning, but we need to explain a few things first. To understand the dynamics of this plan, you have to understand what happened to Senator Al Franken and the rash of sexual allegations being made against prominent men. Franken's case took 180-degree turn when 30 Democratic congresswomen decided to oust Franken without any investigation. They simply ganged up on him in a press conference on Capitol Hill last Wednesday and pressured him to resign, which he did 24 hours later. Why? Did they suddenly come down with a case of moral outrage after they protected Bill Clinton for over 30 years? Of course not. They couldn't care less about sexual harassment. Franken was sacrificed for a political purpose, the goal of which is to oust Trump. They all know there is zero evidence against Trump colluding with Russia, so they have moved to phase 2 of their coup, and this is where that phony baloney Megyn Kelly comes in. Kelly blasted social media last night, letting everyone know that her NBC morning show would be interviewing 3 women who accused President Trump of sexual harassment during the 2016 presidential campaign. During the show, Megyn egged the debunked accusers on asking if there are other women out there. What do you want them to know? This was a definite ploy, signaling the leftists that it's time to come after Trump again. But this time it's not about Russia. Instead, the plan is to get Trump on fake sexual harassment claims. Jessica Leeds claims Trump groped her on a flight 30 years ago, but it's a totally fabricated tale, as Mad World News previously reported. Leeds' story has been proven false because the bucket seats in first-class planes in the 1980s didn't have movable armrests, so after Leeds describes in great detail Trump lifting up the armrest to grope her, the whole story fell apart. Miranda Dawson, poor Megyn Kelly is desperate for ratings, so why not bring fake sexual assault victims on to give her show a boost? I bet Megyn won't mention this photo of Jessica Leeds, you see, with Hillary. Leeds, an apparent Hillary Clinton supporter, told Kelly on the show today the women who voted for Trump just didn't want to vote for a woman. Hey, you can't make this stuff up. This is the same horse crap Michelle Obama has been peddling. Leeds is parroting the same talking points as Michelle and Hillary Clinton, who can't see through this whole scheme. But there is so much more. Watch if there are other women out there. What do you want them to know? Megyn asked Trump accuser Jessica Leeds, Samantha Holvey at Rachel Cook on, okay, it's not playing. So what about Megyn Kelly? Who is really behind this last-minute show of hers today? Who is it that is funding not only Kelly's show, but has also arranged a huge press conference for these 3 useful idiots following Kelly's show to demand a congressional investigation into President Trump? We know the Hillary campaign found, quote, these women to benefit her campaign in 2016. But who is paying them now? Who is Megyn Kelly colluding with? None other than George Soros. Yep, old George is the man behind Kelly's curtain. The Daily Wire reports a far-left activist group funded by George Soros is readying the women who accuse President Donald Trump of sexual misconduct to demand a congressional investigation. The women had made their accusations just before the November 2016 election. The report adds the women will speak on Monday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to call for accountability and an investigation by Congress of sexual misconduct. They had accused Trump of groping, fondling, forcibly kissing, humiliating, and harassing women. The group behind this obvious new attempt to force Trump out of the White House, Brave New Films, Soros funded, is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that claims to be nonpartisan, a claim that becomes laughable upon a review of their donors and partners, which include left-wing hit groups like Media Matters for America and Democracy for America. So Megyn Kelly's show was the launching pad paid for by George Soros in this latest coup attempt. Do you now see why the Democrats turned their backs on Senator Al Franken and Senator John Conyers and why they ganged up on them to resign? It was all part of a parcel of this new plot funded by Soros to launch a new investigation into Trump for sexual harassment. Since the Russia investigation is dead in the water, we must pray this plot will eventually fall apart too, but at what cost? While they start all these bogus and costly investigations into Trump, we the people suffer. We want Trump free to make America great again, but he gets bogged down in these bogus investigations. Bring Soros and his cronies up on charges. Drain the swamp. Where in the hell is Attorney General Jeff Sessions? Fire him immediately, and let's get a real bulldog in there who will sink his teeth into these crap weasels' lies and tear them up limb from limb. Keeping America free is not for sissies. We are faced with our enemies inside our gates. Let every American know we must defend ourselves, and now is the time. Spread this story to all patriots because the truth must be known, and we must get ready to defend President Trump's honor. Don't be fooled. This is a most dangerous game and a most dangerous time, my friends. It's actually quite poignant here, but it's actually true. But again, Congress, what is Congress doing? If Congress is doing their job, they would throw this out automatically and arrest these women also for making these false accusations. Look at this. This witch is the puppet that they're all using, but she walks around as if she's the boss. She's not. She's replaceable. Believe you me, Hillary. Believe you me. Unbelievable. The corruption runs so deep. It's very disturbing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.